Grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. Drink your water. Drink. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. What? Drink your water. Drink. Drink your water. Man, great Umoja. Man, we have entered the week of Umoja, and man, we want to give all of the Umoja babies a round of applause. Man, and we are in the week of Umoja. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Oh. And I think we have entered, is it the sixth cycle? We'll find it out. I'll let y'all know during the talk this week. But actually, I can look that up for y'all right now. Where's Gye-Nyame calendar at? I had all that together, but let's go and look on the 7-day challenge. Yep, updated for the year of Amani 2023. We're moving into 20. All right, come on. There we go. Come on. All right. We are, we are in the 6th cycle of this year. Oh, man, give it up. We've been on it. We've been on it. Man, so we starting a whole nother cycle. Family, let's go. And we're going to toast up these ancestors. Without any further ado, because I know that's what most of y'all come here for, but believe it or not, I'm actually streaming live this morning. Once again, I have to be honest. So, my daughter was watching a good show just the other day. Not just yesterday. It's a real good show. It was basically Love and Basketball meets Ice Cube Jr. Called Swagger, right? Real good show. I got caught up. So I said, hey, let's go and check this out and enjoy it. And then I finished the whole thing, and season 2 is there already up. I'm like, oh god, beautiful show. Um, and I liked how they depicted COVID, because at first I started seeing people pop in with masks. It was real nice how they subtly built in the whole idea of COVID and the protest, and you know what I'm saying. And mixed a little bit of that in. You see a lot of that. You see a lot of that nowadays. You know what I'm saying. That shows that the revolution will not be televised, although it's being televised, right? If it's televised, it's not the revolution. But anyway, I got it. But every little bit helps. And that's the peace and that's the power. But hey, fam, let's get it moving. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it popping. Right? So we gonna get us some of this ambrosia. Just a little bit, because that strong. All right. Shouts out to whoever's out there. You know what I'm saying? You can type up questions. I might have some answers for you. Because like I said, we live this morning. We live. I'm loving it. But anyway, family, we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to toast. We're going to celebrate these ancestors. So first off, giving honor to the creator, about whatever name you choose to call it, creator, we lift up our glass. Come on, lift up the glass with me. Come on, lift up our glass. We say the words of power around these parts. And those words of power are simply Hashe. Thank you. What's that, anime? I forgot to say, man, it's so good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hakeem. Of course, you know this is a daily toast, and it's the heart of a simple production all day, every day. But we strive to blow up your old paradigms. We already lifted up the creator, so now we're going to move to the stars of the show. We're going to lift up a glass, we're going to salute, and we're going to toast our personal ancestors. Are you ready? Let's lift it up. We ain't going to say Ashe yet, because we got a long list of worthy names that many of you out there have trusted me with, and we're going to go and knock them out. Got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Texas, Davis, Herman Brown, C. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, when you Walter, Chris, Penny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Flora, Montague Pimenel, Normal X, Sapet Ma Rob, Malik Kaur, Dr. Marion Williams, Kojo Kamal, Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bro, Hector Jr., J. Edward, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Willis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luster Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, John Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rick Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Prince Clark, Frankie Justice, Kenny Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Rich Clay, Mel Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B. Sel Will, Vita Farmer, Argo Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodolus Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Burry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Andy Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Percy David, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spells, Slimmy Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Emma Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Evita Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Mossel, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urena Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnston, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, May Mullen, Paul Mullen, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Edda Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Mina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Moore Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Roger Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dilly Mine Edge, Gene and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigel Paris of the Pasigi Fulani, Jim. Oops, hold on. We got something else going on here. Boom. There we go. We got William Walter West, Nigel Paris of the Pasigi Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sutherland, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, Depretis Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic with a Priest Scatterby, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratley, Kevin Spratley, Charles Wooden, Petey Brown, Rolly Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ida Cadney, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rose, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sisselbaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy, got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stace Trife, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., and McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nickel, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Junko Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Marco Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Arna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Ellen Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harrington McCase, Mr. Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Esther Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, had Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nitty Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Copeland, Benjamin Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Evan Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Little Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rubens Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henry Irby, Butcher Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruben Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Howard Phillips, Willie Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Leon Racine, Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevada Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Edie, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Mahar Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Aubrey, Masby Cooper, George Swan, Edmond Grace, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have the Black Book now. We pulling open the Black Book. We got Joyla Giles, James Carswell. We got Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. Got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown. Elder Shaka McNair, Anna Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, Johnny Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Show Jr., Damien Top. Damien Top. Westina Banks. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cuntham, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Rickens, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sepple, Kenneth Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Lottie Garner, Mel Scott Sr., the Clarence Lump, Elizabeth Johnson. We got Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We got Elijah Juan Hakeem in Como. We got Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey. We got also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justice Carl White, Desi Woods. We got T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hawkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hawkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Mond, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Charles A. Young. Got Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Abe, and Julia Lawrence. We got Ozella Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozella Leathers Jr., Jimmy Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Sam Winston, Chris Kinney. We got Margaret Minter. We got Mae Smith. We got Juanette Florine Stitt Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko Dina Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Beto, Lavonna Kincaid, Carlos Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. Got Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, Lashonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. Got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Ben Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Pachita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Mosley, Ida Spate, Ira Branson. Got Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. Got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Nita Shepard, Brett L. Willard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wolfworth, Reggie Smith, James Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak. Why is this camera so low? Come on now. Work with me. All right. Hassan Abdul Razak. We got Vivian Jones, BJ Jones, Vivian Johnson, BJ Jones, Abichelle Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Devray Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III. We got Renoka Rashidi, Bobby Battle, Fred Gasson, Tracy Gasson, Adora Gibson, Elder Simba, Brother Bashir, Tommy Hustle, also known as Tommy Barber, Elder Phil Haynes, Arminta Bradley, Aunt Carol Walker Welsh. We got Carrie Ann Brooks. We got Jeremiah Williams, Tony Smith, Antoinette Pinson, Juanita Mosley, Michelle Simons, Irene Johnson, Aunt Pauline, Nanny Baker, Ian Dabney, Quincy Yelder, Joseph Miller, Brother David Moore, also known as Elder David Moore, Elisa Smith, Willie Thomas, Neville Fitzgerald, Odessa Bell, Mary Lou Rosello. We got Yaya Motley, Von Bonnie Gatson, Harris, Chris Mateen, Juanita Cookie Corbett, Elder Sid, Carsey Twiggs, Elder Harry Belafonte, Brother Reggie Roundtree. We got Hattie Ruth Harris, Miss Sophie, Latoya Bowden, Winnie Rogers Hamilton. And we got Lonnie Gallo. Family. We have completed once again, and we lift up the glass, and with that, we say, Ashe. Coming back, we're going to move to the present moment. We did the past, now we move to the present. We lift up our glass. Family, what are you going to do with your present moment? How are you going to use this present moment? Are you going to use it in service? Are you going to use it to build up upon your dreams? Are you going to use it to help build your legacy? Because it's our job to maintain our space and time. So we lift up and we toast our moment, and we say, Ashe. Oh, man. From there, family, we're going to move to the future. We're going to toast our children, our children's children onto infinity, and we say, Ashe. From our future generation, we're going to toast all our relations, lifting up our glass, and we say the words power around these parts, and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we're going to move real quick to those special causes that you may have. We're going to lift up our glass for those special causes. Got it up? Come on now. All right. Also, we're going to lift up our glass. And we're going to salute. Guess what? All those who are sick and shed in, all those that need that healing energy, all those that need a little push, right? All those that need a little protection. We're lifting up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we're going to move our glass. We're going to move and we're going to lift up our glass and do that selfish toast. This is for you, family. Lift up the glass for yourself, right? Fill yourself up. Fill your glass up so that you could be a better service, right? Take care of yourself, right? Come whole. You know what I'm saying? Plug into your culture, right? Plug into your family. Plug into the moment, right? We lift up our glass. Come on now. Get it. That's right. And we say the word of power around these parts. Hey. From there, family, we're going to move rapidly, quickly, smoothly. I like those little transitions. I might throw a little fanciness in the transition for a little while, right? But anyway, we're going to move from there, and we're going to lift up our tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame, as you can see. Come on now. Lift up your tribe. What's your tribe? What? Come on. I'm listening. What's your tribe? Ashe. From there, we're going to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, and wisest and bravest individual in the room. I'm lifting up my glass to guess who? That's right. Lift my glass up to you, and we say, Ashe. Last but not least. We lift up our glass. I'm lifting my glass up to you, right? No, not to you. Actually, we already did that. So we lift up our glass and we toast our ancestors. No, we did that already. Okay, we did that already. I forgot. Going to start it with the creator. We end with the creator. We toast and we say Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Lifting up the glass high, toasting. And I'm going to take a sip. Let's see what's going on here. Look like we got some toasting popping, some shouts outs up on top. No, we want to cancel that. We just want to. There we go. All right. So somebody say, "Yo, what's up?" Smooku? No. Okay. All right. So we up. We out. Y'all have a great, 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 and marvelous day. I'm out. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.